I'm First Alert Chief Meteorologist Darren Meyer with a look at your forecast as we head into the new work week. Finishing out this weekend with some pretty seasonable weather overall. 83 today in the record books for Eau Claire, 57 the low temperature. No precipitation measured for today. Had quite a bit of sunshine, a little bit of haze out there, but a lot less than we saw just yesterday. So let's look ahead to this new work week. It is going to start off warmer than we were today. We'll be well into the 80s tomorrow. Tuesday, some places could be around 90. And then we have a front coming in that is going to bring a temperature change as some cooler weather arrives for the second half of the work week, likely to be a little bit below average. As that change comes in, that'll give us our best chance of precipitation this week. There is a slight risk on Tuesday, but Wednesday looks to bring the best chances for a few showers and thunderstorms. How about humidity levels? Well, we're going to see those rising here, I'm afraid, tomorrow right into Wednesday. Dew points could be up near 70 at a few times during that stretch, and then once the front passes, yes, we'll breathe a sigh of relief as it will turn a bit more comfortable feeling. Now, we still technically have the air quality advisories in effect for all of Wisconsin. They were canceled for Minnesota, but I do expect some of the hazy conditions to work back into the western parts of the state for tomorrow, as our wind flow will be more from the west-northwest for one more day, and then I think we will see these drop, and the rest of the week those overall wind flow patterns look to be less favorable to drop that smoke into the state. We'll keep an eye on that, however. Looking at our visible satellite imagery late this afternoon, a few clouds to the south and east. Starting to get a little too dark, but some of the hazy conditions were still very apparent over central and eastern Wisconsin today. A live look from our WEAU tower cam this evening. This is, well, about between 200 and 300 feet above the surface. So looking higher up in the sky above Eau Claire, you can see a little bit of haze there, but more at the ground level, it is looking much better than yesterday. 81 degrees at this hour, south-southwest winds at about 10. Our dew point in that comfortable range for now in the upper 50s. Still hanging out in the 80s through much of the area, a few 70s to the north and south. Again, pretty seasonable today overall. Dew points mostly near 60 degrees, but we're going to see some of that low-level moisture advance northward and bring some uncomfortable feeling air back as early as tomorrow. Looking westbound, it is warmer today, well in the 80s and across central and western Minnesota. Some 90s as close as the Dakotas as we track those temperatures through tonight. Well, we'll be dropping down into the mid-60s to start off the day. And then as we go into tomorrow, look for those highs to be climbing well into the 80s. Some spots as close as the Twin Cities could be already around that 90-degree mark. We have high pressure down to our south. That is slowly pulling away. We have a weakening cold front coming across Minnesota. This could bring a stray shower or storm to northwestern parts of Wisconsin later tonight, but those then should fizzle out. I really don't expect local impacts from that first system. For tonight, we track again that possibility of a few extra clouds, not really seeing that shower or storm chance. And then for tomorrow, hazy sunshine. It's going to be turning more uncomfortable with those highs again well into the 80s. We stay dry at night. And then as our next cold front becomes a little bit more apparent coming across western Minnesota, this forecast run indicates we may see a shower or storm arrive as early as late Tuesday afternoon or evening, but our best chances again look to come on Wednesday as that front is in the area. 65 is our low for tonight. A bit of haze out there, and that'll be a factor for tomorrow as our air quality advisory for now expires at noon. Slight risk of a shower or thunderstorm Tuesday afternoon and evening. Our best chances of this week come on Wednesday. Cooler there with some extra clouds falling back into the 70s. Still a slight chance of a shower Thursday morning, but much of the day looks drier. Highs in the mid-70s, and we see those temperatures slowly rise again, heading towards next weekend with a possibility of a few showers and storms on Saturday. That's the latest look at your weather. We'll have a full look at news, weather, and sports tonight on WEAU 13 News at 10.